I'm Jennifer Farmer. I'm going to be talking today about training in the workplace, motivation to go along with it. Training is an organized activity aimed at imparting information and or instructions to improve the recipient's performance or to attain a certain goal. Training will help in the long run. The more training you have, essentially, the better you're going to be in life. All companies are looking for employees that are willing to be trained and willing to use their knowledge in the workplace. Motivation is the internal and external factors that stimulate desire and energy in people to be continually interested in and committed to a job, a role, a subject, anything. There are many benefits to training and motivation. One, you will have a growing knowledge of everything that you have taken in. If somebody asks a challenging question and you know the answer, that's a boost of self-esteem. You know, it not only improves your self-esteem, you'll have improved communication skills, computer skills, and customer service skills. Those are just a few. There's also some disadvantages to training. One of the major concerns managers have is the lack of time that everyone has. Everybody's schedules nowadays are busy and, jam-packed. So, staying after work or doing it within the work day is a big challenge. Most managers also have not practiced what they're trying to train you on, so it's going to make it more challenging for them to teach it to you. Therefore, they just don't want to do it. Some managers, you get a few that they don't want your employees to succeed or advance above them. And usually when that happens, there's usually a lack of trust from the employee as well as with that company. That's usually the high turnovers nowadays are caused from a lack of trust and a feeling of unwelcomeness. The methods used for training are just as important as the materials. Some of the newer methods include e-learning from a computer on a website or webinars or podcasts, conference calls, TV, satellite. Those are also efficient methods used that are also very common. The objective used when using these materials or methods, they should all remain the same. You always want your trainees to come out of that training session feeling empowered and ready to go and ready to start the workday and use that knowledge that they just learned and progress with it and have constant training. In-house training is usually done by supervisors, managers, HR personnel, safety managers, sometimes your peers, depending on what the subject is. The type of training you receive is usually going to be job specific, such as safety training. If there's a new piece of machinery and you need to learn how to operate it, to shut it off, anything that has to be done with it, usually that's going to be your manager, if your manager knows about it. Outsourcing, if your manager doesn't know about the equipment that you receive, is usually done because it's more cost effective for the company, as well as teaching everyone the same level of skill needed. Training is vital to running a business. To be successful now, you need to have trained employees that know exactly what they're doing. When the company profits, the employees profit, the customers profit, and they see it, and they want to keep coming back because they know your employees know what you're talking about. It should be looked at as an investment, just as any new piece of equipment. It's one of the most important aspects of a well-run, profitable business. It's the backbone of progress and your profit margin. It's everything. Your employees should be constantly trained to keep the company constantly growing. I have a few examples of some training that I've taken. I have 3 books that include a reference guide and a participant guide. This reference guide is a good training tool because it has each tab, each subject that you covered, and it tells you exactly what you need to do, where you need to go. I personally think that these are very good exercises. It tells you what everything should look like when you are done. These other ones have more rules and regulations that you have to follow. This is more of the legalities of the business. Just what you need to do if follow-ups, anything related to, you know, making sure that the customer has exactly what they need, and kind of a double checking point for yourself with your company. You know exactly what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to do it, and what all needs to be done. And that's pretty much my training tools. I think that training is a very vital and essential part in the workforce, and in order to have a successful company, you need to have very well trained employees. Thank you.